buenas noches, Preston. Gracias por estar en el canal. Bienvenido. Bueno, la primera pregunta va para saber sobre el contrato. Yo sé que esa producción ya está en remojo, está pausada por Dean No Me Gray de Ranji, así que coméntame un poco sobre cómo se involucró al proyecto.
Okay, man, welcome to the channel. And how do you get involved in the contract? We know that it's paused, but we expect the best from our friend Ranjit. So tell us more.
Well, Ranjit told me he had a really great idea coming up. First of all, this is an honor to be here on your podcast, man, on your show. You've interviewed so many legends already. So it's already an honor for me to hang out with you guys and talk movies, man.
The honor is ours, man. The honor is from our souls.
Yeah, for the contract with Ranjit S. Mora, a fantastic director, he said, I got a great idea coming up for an action movie. And then later he contacted me, and then I became a producer on the project as well as yourself. And, a lot of legends involved with this, Silvio Simac and Ron Smorenberg and Nick Blade Khan and all that. And it was a phenomenal, fantastic idea, just bad timing. That's the only thing wrong with the Kickstarter it was just bad, bad timing, and to promote it. But it's not going away. It's just going to be revisited when me and Ranjit, discussed it. And again, I'm a producer on the movie. I'm one of the producers. There's many producers, but it's just put to the back burner just a little bit, but we're going to revisit it. And most likely, you never know, towards the end of this year, we'll come back to it and it'll be even bigger, better, and badder. So it's not going anywhere. It's just, they put it on pause. They put the contract on, they hit the pause button for now. So.
Okay, I will translate. Pues John, esto dice que fue más una cuestión de mal tiempo, pero que esto va en pausa y a finales de este año vuelve con más fuerza. Obviamente Ranjit te comentó el proyecto sobre el proyecto de Preston y pues terminó siendo uno de los productores junto contigo y un gran equipo. Obviamente mencionó las leyendas que están, entonces de esperar, obviamente, cuenta con el canal.
Gracias, Preston. De hecho, hay que enfatizar algo. Él entrevistó hace poco, tú sabes, a Jesse B. Johnson. Me gustaría saber sobre, cómo fue la experiencia con este maestrazo. Antes de seguir de comentarles su experiencia en el momento que entrevistamos, sería excelente.
Okay, we both got the loot to interview the amazing Jesse B. Johnson, Beatmaster, and it's crazy because I think he knows, but also he don't know how big is he here in South America. Yeah. We're like, no, we love action movies, man. In fact, I show him like here in the streaming service the name of the movies in Latin America in Spanish. He was so kind, so great. So tell us your experience, man, because we got our experience with the amazing. Of course, talking about Hell Had No Fury, but tell us your experience with the master.
Man, Jesse B. Johnson, he is like, I've been saying it for a long time. I mentioned a lot of these guys, Isaac Florentine and William Kaufman and all these guys. There's so many talented action directors out there. But with Jesse B. Johnson, man, he's just got that great combination of both, the martial arts mix with the action. And, having him on my show, on my channel several times, the guy makes some of the most badass, intense action scenes ever. But then when you talk to him, he's just a sweetheart. He's just a sweetheart, down to earth. And man, he wants to come back on the show at some point. And it's just great talking to him about his films. We most recently talked about Boudica, Queen of War. That was a fun little epic movie. And One Ranger with Thomas Jane. And, a buddy of mine watched a Thomas Jane movie recently, and he was just kind of like, what's the big deal about Thomas Jane? And then I showed him One Ranger, and he's like, oh, he's like, okay, now I see why people like Thomas Jane. That movie was a pretty badass movie. But yeah, Jesse B. Johnson he's really a treasure, and he's very humble. And when you start interviewing actors and filmmakers, and you've done so many, that's why this podcast is great. But when you start interviewing some, and then every single thing they do is perfect, every single movie they've been in is perfect, and everything they say they do is perfect, then you kind of look at them a little sus. You're like, But what's cool about Jesse V. Johnson is he's very humble. Like he will come out and say, yeah, we tried to do something with that movie, but it didn't really work out, or we ran out of money, or we ran out of time. And you got to support honest, humble filmmakers like this, because it's not always going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes. Movies are not going to come out the way you want them to. And you got to support the humble ones, man, especially when they're extremely talented like Jesse.
No, and it's crazy because you know that sometimes movie critics are assholes and they tend to criticize action genre. And
Right.
Jesse's,
Yeah.
and no, I mean, like, was finally in Rate Your Music, Avengement is on the best movie of history. I was like, finally, it's too late because it's a freaking masterpiece. And no, man, in fact, and we need to support because, Jesse does it, but not with the big budgets, man. This was with a lot of heart, with a lot of, no. And we feel the same. Yeah. And I will translate.
Love Avengement. I think that's is that your favorite Jesse V. Johnson movie? I think that's my favorite so far.
It's my favorite, but the favorite from Jhon is The Debt Collectors. Jhon, ¿tu favorita es los ¿cómo es que se llama en español?
La deuda.
In Spanish it's so crazy because Jhon is my favorite is La Deuda. What is La Deuda? The Debt Collectors in 1 and 2. I love both, man.
So good.
Yes.
I had to ask him about the third one. I was like, yeah, we're getting the third one. And he was just like, it's at this point, ever since John Wick 4, chapter 4 came out, Scott Adkins is a little bit more pricey to get now. So, he says, never say never for Debt Collectors 3. So hopefully we get one in the future. But yeah, I love the Debt Collectors movies. And cheers again thanks again for having me here on the channel, man. I gotta drink my coffee.
Go ahead, man. Hopefully it's Colombian coffee. It's the best. Not because we are from Colombia, but it's the best.
Oh, okay. Sure. I'm sure, yeah.
John, creo que entendiste esto. Dice que obviamente lo bello de Jesse es la humildad, que él incluso acepta algunos errores en sus producciones. Estuvo promocionando Lone Ranger y Boutica, tú sabes, las últimas. Yo le comenté que aquí estuvo con Hell Had No Fury. Creo que entendiste. Dice que su favorita es Avengement. Ya le dije que tu favorita es La Deuda. ¿Qué más, John?
Oh, man. Hemos cumplido una meta de tener una persona que es increíble. Quiero enfatizar algo. Yo sé que él ama el trabajo de Bill Duke. Eso es increíble. Él hizo una reacción a la película de Mandy. Créame que me he visto muchísimas veces esa reacción porque como él la plasma, jamás me lo esperaba, claro. Con la subtitulación de YouTube que ayuda mucho. Entonces, que obviamente tenemos a Bill Duke y luego que él hable sobre la película, me parece increíble que cómo ha sido el recibimiento de su canal, porque es de video reacciones.
We got here Bill Duke. It was not bittersweet, but no, we love him. But he was like, no, we only talk about my latest movie, so we cannot ask it about our masterpiece, one of the you review with that is Mandy. But tell us how will be how do you feel the love from the people for your channel, man? Because it's about reactions. Sometimes reactions is a miss or hit. Some reaction channels shut up, man. Some reaction channels are good, like your channel. So tell us.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Well, here, the thing is a lot of our trailer reactions, movie reactions are they some of those videos do well and we get a lot of love from fans and stuff, but we're not a reaction channel. You know what I mean? To where that's all we do is react to stuff. That's not what we do. We got the podcast, we do movie reviews, we do all kinds of stuff. And once in a while, I'll do a trailer reaction to something that I'm curious about, interested in. But yeah, I mean, we always appreciate the love and support for the channel, and the channel is slowly growing and stuff like that. But it's all about having a good time, baby. That's what it's all about. Come to the channel, hang out. Hopefully I can make you laugh and smile. And it's all about talking about movies, man. That's what it's all about. But yeah, we always appreciate support. So
today is the birthday from Bill Dude, so let's celebrate. And yeah, man, this channel is also from Lot. John and myself, we are not winning any money. Someday we will win it, but we love this, man. We love movies.
Yeah.
Here in Latin America, as in your country, man. We love it. Okay, John, go ahead.
Hay una película súper interesante que, bueno, eso está en plataformas de Estados Unidos, también la pueden mirar en plataformas independientes, yo me la vi en las páginas independientes. Es una película que se llama The Headless Horseman. Quisiera preguntarle, lo que yo vi de la actuación, ¿eres tú o se me pareció algo similar, man? Porque ahí está un actor que estuvo en el canal, Eric Reingrold, que obviamente es un actorazo, y también estuvo nuestro amigazo Michael Paré.
Wow. Great names. Eddie Reingrold, Michael Paré, and the Headless Horseman. Man, tell us, is it you the one that appears there? Is a fact or fiction? Tell us, you appear on the Headless Horseman?
Yes. So I didn't even know this existed, but apparently this is a overseas release of this Blu-ray. Look at this beautiful cover for Headless Horseman. Look at this. This is gorgeous. And there's Michael Paré right there on the cover. Yeah, but this is really cool. We didn't even know. We didn't get this in America. But yeah, shout out to the legend that told us about this. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun being there, and you know, we have our main villain who's a great actor. Michael Paré actually plays the devil. He plays the devil, and this movie is like basically a kind of like a horror fantasy action revenge film. You get a little bit of romance, a little bit of love, and somebody's coming back for revenge in this one. And he makes a deal with the devil. But Michael Paré, fantastic actor, is directed by Jose Prendes, who's another wonderful filmmaker who made a movie last year called The Exorcist with Doug Bradley. That's right, Hellraiser Pinhead himself. That came out last year. So he's on fire right now. But I had a blast being one of the heavies. So we had the main gangster villain played by Ethan in the movie, and you know, he's got minions, right? He's got like bodyguards and minions, and you know, I was one of the thuggish, ruggish kind in the movie. But if when you see me in the movie, if I don't make you laugh, you know, I didn't do my job. But I'm one of those. I'm just all looks. I look badass, but I'm not. I'm just there for looks. But something happens to my character. I don't want to spoil it, but it's pretty funny. You'll enjoy it.
I only translate. John told me that he watches, so I will ask him right now. He laugh because you told he doesn't smile or laugh. You do that a terrible job, so I will ask. Okay. John, ¿tú qué la viste? ¿Sí porque es pregunta de parte, me queda Preston. ¿Sí te reíste en la parte cuando él salió y sí te sorprendió lo que le pasa al personaje? Obviamente es uno de los malvados que aparece, tú sabes que Michael parece el diablo, entonces coméntanos.
Claro, el personaje no solo que sale tirando madre, sino que también no sé si hay en una parte improvisada en el que, pues obviamente dijiste un diálogo de más. Entonces no sé si eso está pues escriturado, porque uno por ahí de los personajes como que te miró como que, ¿en serio? No sé si me sacas de esa duda, ¿no?
John in Phat is asking that, is it real that not only on the cursing, but that you improvise on lines and the actors were like, hey, what? It was that on the script?
It was the one scene where I'm supposed to be guarding outside. And I just start humming a tune. I start humming something, and it's actually one of the classical pieces that's used in Die Hard. And I start humming that, and then I don't have no what is it? No, my surrounding. You know, like I'm just like focused like this way. I'm supposed to be guarding the place, and the beautiful, talented blonde actress we had in the film. She just easily just walks up to the side of me and just knocks me out. Like, right? Like I'm humming the tune, trying to look like a badass. And then I slowly turn this way and then get knocked out by the actress. And it happens so fast. People think she just punches and knocks me out. But if you look closely, she still has she hits me with a pistol. So I get pistol whipped and stuff like that. But it's just the way I planned it. Was for comedic effect, so it's pretty funny me getting knocked out that way, especially after singing the song or humming.
John needs to know that I will translate. Sí, John. De hecho, él empezó a tararear una canción que es de Duro Matar, Die Hard. Y sí, la cachetada, que mucha gente pensó que era un puño, no era un puño, era un pistolazo y sí, se lo dio la rubia. Sí, es eso.
Good job, man. Good job. Bueno, hay otro trabajo que es este año muy bueno de Ranji nuevamente, trabajando con él, Dollface. Man, lo que me puedas decir de esta producción, Ranji lo va a enviar a festivales y lo va, si no estoy mal, a sacar en Blu-ray. Así que coméntame,
Y ojalá llegue acá, no ir al festival, pero ojalá llegue.
por favor.
Okay. I work on a, I will not say the name, but I work on a horror movie festival. Hopefully, Ranjit send us Dollface. What can you tell us about? Because we know that he will show it on festivals, and we always expecting anything from him. So, anything you can tell us, go ahead.
Well, have you seen Spring Lakes yet? Have you seen it?
I not because I want to tell you something terrible that happens in Latin America. No, not in Latin America, in Colombia. We got Tubi. I don't know what happened. What was the Donbass that decided that not having Tubi in Colombia, but only on Mexico? So sad, but I know, because like I say, I work on movie festivals.
Yeah.
Hopefully, those movies like, you gotta watch that movie, you gotta appears. So I'm like this.
Right.
No, I will ask John watch it. John, ¿tú te viste Spring Lakes?
No,
estamos en
no.
que estamos a la espera.
Estamos a la expectativa porque no está disponible para esta región de Colombia.
Sí. John is also telling that, yeah, he's expecting because we don't got Tubi, but
Right.
man, we know that we will, when we watch it, we will like, wow. Because I told that to Ranjit. I told Ranjit, I saw your first words, the short films. They are so well done, man. So the talent is there. We know that talent showing long movies will be beautiful, man. No, and Spring Lake is one of the. In fact, I always tell to the people of the festival. I won't say the name, but I will say the country is Venezuela. You gotta be expecting anything from Ranjit. He's great.
Yeah,
he will make it.
Yeah, Spring Lakes was actually pretty good, man. It was legit horror film. And hopefully you guys get a chance to watch it out there soon. But it's very, very good. And, you know, Exile the Chosen Ones, if you see the progression, it's another movie I enjoyed. And of course, Rupture is a sci-fi flick. But if you see the progression, you can see Ranjit, if you give him a little bit more money and give him a little bit more time, his projects keep getting better and better and better. And same thing with Spring Lakes. Like there's some beautiful shots in that, some powerful acting from David and James and people that are in the actors that are in the film. And Spring Lakes is legit, man. It's good. Hopefully you guys, everybody watching this and listening to the podcast, check out Spring Lakes. But Reptilian is another Indiegogo project that we were a part of. And I was a small producer on that one too. But that was supposed to be a slasher project, slasher movie project. But now it has evolved into a kind of like as of right now, it has evolved into a kind of like a supernatural, maybe paranormal killer doll movie called Dollface, which is what's going on right now, which looks like a blast, looks like a lot of fun. And it's very possible two things will happen. He will make the film Dollface, or it will be a like 25-minute short film, which will be pitched to studios and producers and investors, and they're going to look at that and they're going to be like, "Oh man, that looks amazing. Let's kick in some money here, right?" And then boom, a bigger, better feature. But either way, though, Ranjit's going to do it, and Dollface, as of right now, from what I've seen, looks wild. It looks wild. So all that matters is that it's fun. That's all that matters.
It's all that matters.
Yeah.
John, ¿te acuerdas que Ranjit nos había hablado de Reptilian, cierto? Lo que pasa es que Reptilian evolucionó de un slasher a algo supernatural y está involucrado un personaje con esa cara de muñeca, por eso ahora es Dollface. Hay unas opciones. Esto, obviamente, Preston está involucrado. Puede que sea un largometraje o un cortometraje de 25 minutos, un mediometraje, que pase después a que la gente lo financie, pero pues como está diciendo, él sabe que eso va a pasar porque Spring Lakes es increíble. Y sí, Spring Lakes yo le dije que son las películas que más he estado pendiente, que yo le he dicho a la gente del festival, estén pendientes porque esa película la va a romper. Que es terror legítimo, ¿no?
De hecho, creo que aquí ahí está involucrado nuestro querido y apreciado amigo Rubén Arnaiz como productor.
¿Sí?
Sí, pregúntale a
Y
Preston.
ven, recuérdame, ¿quién estuvo en Spring Lace en el canal? Estuvo uno de los actores. Estuvo el mismo que estuvo en...
No estoy mal, fue bueno, aparte de Ranji que está ahí, pero no sé si estuvo Matt Strange. No creo que Matt Strange no está. Pero
Porque Mar Strange está en la otra. Él
es
estuvo,
Demon No
fue
Grey.
en...
Demon No Grey. Sí.
Ajá, ok, no, in fact, uh, it seems that in our friend Ruben Arnaiz, amazing, he's involved in this movie, amazing producer from Spain. And yeah,
Nice.
we don't got anybody from Spring Lace, but we got the amazing Mar Strange. We know that Mar Strange appears
Yeah.
in some
Yeah.
movies of Raji. Mar is amazing.
Yeah.
And of course, Mar was kicked and kicked some butts with Scott Atkins. I love his part, small but great part in Avengement. You are the guy, yeah. You are the guy and the guy with the bat. No, man, hopefully. What a great team of people, of talented people from all around the world, man.
Yeah. And man, Ranji's other thriller, speaking of Mark Strange, Dig Me No Grave looks really good too, man. Man, I have not seen that one yet. That's like his newest one. So see, he keeps getting bigger and better, man. Ranji he's so creative. And you give him $10, he'll still make a good movie. You give him 100,000, he'll make a great movie. But yeah, Dig Me No Grave that's another one I need to, I don't think it's out yet over here. But yeah, as soon as that comes out, we gotta check it out and watch that for sure.
Sí, John, que estamos pendientes de Dimino Grey. No ha salido, obvio, con el general Mar Strange. Y que dice que Ranji es el tipo de persona que tú le das $10 o tú le das $100 y él va a hacer una gran película.
Sí, el man es un visionario en eso. Qué bueno. Dos últimas preguntas súper chéveres y es, primero, que me diga sobre el tema de la colección de películas. Él es coleccionista, tanto figuras de acción, se nota, películas, hombre. ¿Cuál es la colección más increíble que tengas?
Okay, man, we see that you are a collector. So what is your precious? What is your most the treasure that you say, oh, this is my precious?
And like, don't touch it. Don't even look at it. Yeah,
Don't even look at it.
Well, I again, a big, huge movie buff. If you guys don't realize it, but yeah, I collect all kinds of like statues and figures and stuff from movies and the movie memorabilia. I would have to say my most coveted prized possession is I actually have an actual real, not bootleg, not cheap knockoff, an actual real replica with the weight, size, everything of Arnold Schwarzenegger's sword from Conan the Barbarian.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I actually have that. And it's got the heavy weight. Everything is perfect. Because if you look online, there's a lot of bootleg knockoffs and something's always wrong, right? When you look at it, something's off. The hilt, the handle, something's off, right? But yeah, I got lucky and I actually got a replica. So yeah, that's probably my favorite thing that I have.
Wow. John, no un bootleg, no con piezas caídas, una original, una representación original de la espada de Arnold Schwarzenegger en Conan el Bárbaro.
No.
Dice que no la puedo mostrar, pero que ese es su precioso. No, increíble, bellísimo.
Con eso vale oro.
¿Para qué más?
¿Para qué más? No? Por último, Preston, ¿cómo define todo lo que haces? Videoreacciones, actuar, todo en una palabra.
No, así que se la hacemos a los ídolos.
A los ídolos, claro.
Okay. This question we do it to the idols, man, so we treat you with the same treatment. Try to define your word, the things that you did, in one word.
Badassity.
Is that a word?
I'm making it a word now.
I'm trying to translate. Badasachi, igual la. Yes, John es como maloso, porque se inventó una palabra, pero no maloso, sino maloso de los buenos. And it's hard to translate, but it's not impossible.
Just think badass is two words. Just put them together. There you go.
Yes.
Badassity. What's your shirt there? What do you got there? What is that?
Man, It's from a local band. It's called Son of Parasite. I know you listen to metal, but do you listen to more obscure bands? I really recommend that band. It's
Okay.
grindcore.
Yeah.
It's one of the few bands. Let me tell you something quickly. This city is a small city from Colombia, but strangely got bands that got not big shows, but got bands that got albums, discographies. This is one of and Nicolas is one of my friends. He's one of the best bands of this country. Son of Parasite, man.
Nice.
No, it's cool. It's so cool. Look at the nom.
Yeah, I love that T-shirt, man. I'm gonna have to check out that band. I'm gonna have to check them out.
Yes.
Yeah,
John,
man.
I will tell John that. Chévere. John, pásale algo de Son of Parasite a nuestro amigo Preston. Any obscure band, or what is your favorite band besides Metallica? Because I love metal, man. Or any recommendation? Tell us.
Favorite? Let's see, obscure band. Well, I don't know about that, but I would say I know there's so many. There's a lot of underground bands that are just phenomenal, and hopefully they get more attention.
Mention it because I love to search from metal, man. New bands.
It just metal. It's just something special about it, man. It'll wake you up. It'll help you work out. It'll motivate you. I'm gonna go with the default. I'm sure a lot of people will say this band, but I'm gonna go with the gateway band, Pantera. Yes. Pantera is my gateway band into metal, because growing up, especially when I was an early teenager, nu metal was kind of like getting popular, like Korn and stuff like that, right? And so I would hear a lot of that stuff, Rage Against the Machine. I would hear a lot of that stuff on the radio, but it wasn't until I came across some songs from Pantera, and I was like, when I heard Cowboys from Hell, when I heard that, I said, yeah, man, I said, what is this and who is this? And I need more. And that was my gateway. As I started buying Pantera albums, and that was my gateway to now discovering 5 billion different other genres of metal and bands. And sky's the limit, man. If you guys are metal fans, if you're not metal fans, give it a shot. Give it a shot. Yeah. There's something for everyone in that genre. So yeah.
And I will show this to Nicolas because his favorite band is Pantera, and of course his idol is Phil Anselmo, and it's a great gateway because some people don't know that Phil sound in a lot of projects on many Death, Dune, Sludge. Oh yeah, Pantera is the 90s, man. So great.
Yeah, man.
Pues thank you, John. Ya creo que entendiste. La banda favorita es Pantera, entonces dale. Ojalá tengas a Phil Anselmo en el channel. Hopefully, John got Phil Anselmo on the channel, man. I know he will. I know he will. I know he's from the interview. He's like, oh no, I know John. He will get great answers from John because Phil is like that. But hopefully, we got Phil Anselmo. We will tell you.
Oh my goodness, I would go insane. Hey, look, I got the tattoo right here.
Yes,
right there. Yeah. And Metallica's on this side because again, it's a very similar story, but they were both my gateway bands into metal, and now it's like thrash metal. Creator, Judas Priest. It's just sky's the limit, man. There's so many. Mastodon. Old school Opeth. There's so many good bands out there.
Man, I'm by one of the friends of the channel that is James Balsamo. He directed Rod Halford in he do the best B movies ever. James Balsamo in the US. And I was, man, you directed Rod Halford. Bring it here. The metal god. Hopefully, who knows? In fact, we got some metal gods in the channel. We got Timo Tolkki from Stratovarius. And we got the amazing Kim Marcello from Europe. And who knows? John.
Yeah.
John, tráete a Phil, pero bueno.
Preston.
Yes, Preston. Okay, we're going to take the picture. I will show the logo of the man of my friend. So go ahead.
Sure.
Pause for the picture.
Are we doing the thumbs up or are we doing the metal? What are we doing? Let's do the metal. Yeah.
1, 2. Esto, déjame guardarlo un momentico. Un moment, please. Un moment.
Pásale, son para allá.
Perfecto. Sí, se lo pasó.
Hey. All
Man.
right.
Tus redes sociales, punto.
The camera is yours. Send a big hi to wherever you want to Colombia. Tell us your social media so people can follow you. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I'm easy to find. That Phat Samurai guy. That's right. On YouTube, Twitter, or X, Instagram, Facebook. I'm really easy to find. Just type me up there. Boom. Nobody else has that name. I guarantee it. And stay tuned for my upcoming movie that I have a part in, The After Dark. That's right. Vampires mixed with punk rock, mixed with a little bit of pro wrestling. That's right. Gangrel is in it. Simbodi. There's going to be fights, blood, mosh pits coming soon. Hopefully this year it'll come out. It's called The After Dark, directed by FX maestro Tom Devlin. So keep an eye out for that one. I got a part in that. I even get a little fight scene in there. We get down in that one. So yeah, The After Dark.
Wow, Jhon is one of the biggest wrestling fan I know, so I will tell that. Jhon, se viene a tardar una película con wrestlers y él va a luchar. Es más, si quieres dile que le anote los nombres. Y para mí también hay rockeros, pero hay wrestlers profesionales, lo que más amas.
Wow, man. No, pero antes de terminar, ¿tienes algún wrestler favorito?
Okay, now it's turn from Jhon. What is your favorite wrestler, man? You hit it on the heart. He loves wrestling. So what is your favorite wrestler, man?
My favorite, I'm a big fan of oh man, let's see. Darn it. There's so many. I'm a fan of Bret Hart, but my personal favorite, the Great Muta. Yes, the Great Muta is my favorite, man. I think Keiji Muto's retired now. But the Great Muta is the best, man. He's my favorite. He's my favorite. Big heavyweight wrestler, had the sprays the mist, just to distract people. He does a little bit of acrobatics, moonsaults, but he's a brutal badass. And I got a T-shirt somewhere, the Great Muta. But the Great Muta, he's so iconic. This actually happened in real life. There was a wrestling match where him, Sting, and all these other wrestlers are in this cage. You can find this footage on YouTube. And the cage was supposed to be electrified. Well, something went wrong, and part of the cage got caught on fire. Okay? No one had a fire extinguisher at the moment. So to make sure no one panics, the Great Muta climbs the cage, uses his spray mist, and puts out the fire. I'm telling you, it's on YouTube. You can see it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the Great Muta. He's the man.
Creo que entendiste cuál es el favorito y tienes hasta una camiseta de él, ¿no? ¿Qué opinas del wrestler de él?
Eso es increíble. Eso es insano para tener la camisa. Eso es oro puro, man. Para mí, mi favorito es el Undertaker.
Oh, yeah. Undertaker. Legend, man.
Legend.
Yeah. So many great matches. So many. Yeah, he's like my probably top 5 heavyweight wrestlers. Undertaker for sure, man. He's so good. He's so good. I'll never forget watching the pay-per-view live when it actually happened, when he wrestled Mick Foley in Hell in a Cell. And it's the one where he threw Mick Foley off the side of the Hell in a Cell, and Mick fell all the way down into the table. And then he ended up choke slamming him through the top of the cage, and the cage broke. It wasn't supposed to. And it broke, and he fell all the way down to the ring, and they kept wrestling. We didn't even know that was going to happen. We were like, hey, let's watch this pay-per-view. And we were like losing our minds. But yeah, Undertaker is up there. He's one of the legends for sure.
And I will tell Jhon that sent you the interview from Sabu. Sabu was here on the channel, man. It was crazy.
No way.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Jhon, envíajela. Yeah. Send it, Jhon, envíala. Envíale eso y los Son Parasite. Jhon will send you that and the song from the band of my friend Son Parasite. So, Jhon, dale. Y obvio, la entrevista a Jesse y todo, bueno.
Por favor. Preston, gracias por estar en el canal. Bienvenido siempre. Muchas bendiciones y you are cool, man.
No, man. Thanks, amigo.
Thank you so much for having me, man. Keep watching movies, action, martial arts, horror. Enjoy the genres, man. Support those genres. Support this podcast, baby. Support this podcast. That's right. Not mine. Your guys' podcast. Support everybody watching and listening. Support John's podcast. That's right. They interview so many legends and actors. And yeah, man, I want this thing to keep growing. This is an awesome, it's an honor for me to be here. I want to come back. You invite me back in the future. I want to come back. Yeah.
Thank you. And I will tell you that, John, edit that part and show it now. John, tienes que editar eso. Ahí están invitando a ver el canal. Sorry for the noise. My cats are wrestling, but okay. No, man. Thank you, John.
Thank you
Tienes
so
que editar
much.
y subir
Thank you
esa
so
parte. Por favor. Bye, man. Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, John, hold
Ciao.
on really quick, guys.
Okay.
Really quick. John, when is that Silvio Simac documentary coming out?
John, ¿cuándo sale el documental de Silvio Sima?
Este año sin falta. Solo falta la edición porque ya el material está. Así que este año la tendrás.
This year, the only part that, yeah, John needs to edit, but this year, man, and I'm waiting it, man. I cannot wait more, so.
Yeah. Well, it was an honor to have me part of
you
it.
and me-
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, and you and me, we will be first to watch it, man.
Yeah.
No, man.
keep me in the loop though, so that I can help promote it. You know, I can help
John.
promote it, you know, so yeah.
Thank you
But
so
yeah,
much.
man, you guys, I'm always willing to hang out here and talk movies with you. So just hit me up. I'll come on back.
John, que lo llamemos siempre y que lo tengas pendiente lo de lo de Silvio. Dale, y por favor edita el último y súbelo.
Claro que sí. Thank you so much, bro.
Dale,
All
papi.
right. Thank
Bye,
you.
bye.
Bye, man. Thank you.
Bye.
Take care, brothers. All right.